Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today is day 12 of our cruise around the world with Holland America MS Rotterdam. Today we're in Miraflores, Peru. Come join us. So our first stop in Miraflores was actually the shopping mall. It's beautiful. It's like open air and you can see the ocean from all of it. It's kind of like one-sided for that. It's a gorgeous mall. Right, so in true fashion, this mall has a grocery store. So of course we've got to go check it out. It's the most adorable little grocery store. It's very tiny, but there's a lot of great stuff in it. And the prices are comparable to the States, or actually a little cheaper because the dollar has so much value here. Fun fact, they were not kidding when they said you need to speak fluent Spanish. About in Peru, because we are having some struggles and we can do some conversational Spanish because I live in Orlando. But in trying to figure out what to eat for lunch, we ended up just having to go easy because we could not read any of the menus or communicate with the restaurants. So we went for a little Burger King action. And to be honest, that was still difficult to order, but we figured it out. Now, C and I are not huge fast food fans, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And it's interesting to go to them in foreign countries and kind of see how they differ from their American friends. It's a lot of mayonnaise on C's burger. Whew. Alright, we have made it to Kennedy Park. I got on my fancy little Holland hat they gave me the other day. And we are here to look at some homeless cats, apparently. There's a ton of them here. Have a ton of fleas, so that's about enough of the cat park for us. I think we're going to walk back to the ship for a proper lunch. All right, so dinner tonight is the Lido because they are doing Gaucho night. So it is a special night. All the servers have fun costumes. There's little decorations up, and it's a little bit different of a menu tonight. Also, we had to get everything in one shot. The line is horrendously long. Hopefully it'll die down a little bit, but we did get a lot of food at one time. Or I did get a lot of food at one time. Got some of the black bean soup with a cheese bread. And a delicious looking plate with some beef tenderloin, some chicken, some rice beans. There's asparagus, corn, squash. Looking good. All right, so dinner was pretty good this evening. It was very hectic, very busy. You also couldn't get steak cooked the way that you wanted it. I think it was just because it was so busy, but good nonetheless. Tonight we got a special culture show. It's a dance troupe from Peru over here in the world stage. It is a dance show about Peru, land of customs and traditions. Should be pretty good. Now, these local groups do tend to be pretty good. I saw one with Hawaii. They brought on a special, local performer, so It's one of the reasons that we stopped doing overnights even when we were overnighted with Holland. We stopped kind of like going to get a hotel somewhere because the cultural presentation that night tends to be pretty good. And with that, we are finishing up another day here on the Holland America World Cruise. The evening was fantastic. That nighttime show, amazing. The musicians were wonderful. The dancers were fantastic. It was very colorful. They didn't explain anything, though. They just came on and sang and danced. I could not tell you any of the dances. I could not tell you anything they sang. I could just tell you that it was mesmerizing. That's what I got. But worth the time. Absolutely. Like I said, those cultural shows that they bring on, definitely worth it. As far as Peru, I don't know if I would ever return to Peru. And if it's ever on a cruise itinerary that I have, I'm not sure I would take the time to get off. Miraflores was very bougie. It was very nice. The mall was nice. It was very high-end expensive because it is the nicest part of Lima. We went to Park Kennedy. It just wasn't what we thought it was going to be. I don't know if it was worth all the effort just because where we're at, it takes an hour to get anywhere that is safe and nice and anything you want to look at. I'll say this also, the company that they hired to get us to Miraflores, our bus driver there was fantastic because as soon as we pulled up, you could see all the taxi companies trying to get ready to do their pitch to get you to get a taxi through them. And the bus driver actually, he stopped, he didn't let anyone off the bus, and he said, hey, if you go straight this way, just follow the sidewalk in front of the bus, walk about 10 minutes, you're going to walk up to a nice shopping mall, lots to shop, nice restaurants. You're going to be good there. That's a great place for you to go. You see these vendors right here? They want to sell you. They want to sell you a tour. They want to take you to the middle of Lima where all the principal attractions are. It's 45 minutes from here, and you must negotiate that price. You negotiate them down. If you need help with that, you come get me. I'm going to sit here until I know that everyone is okay. I thought that was really nice of him. He was just a super nice guy. Like, he wasn't expecting a tip. You don't expect a tip when it's these complimentary shuttles that have to get you from one place to the other. So, wouldn't expect it. Tomorrow, we are in Peru until about noon. Guests have returned from the Galapagos, so the show was a little bit busier. Like I said, the Lido buffet was absolutely insanely busy, but it was a themed Lido buffet, and that's probably why, on top of everybody starting to return. But we'll be back to the full amount of cruisers, which is 70% of the capacity of the ship tomorrow, because like I said, everybody will be back from the tours. We're not going to go into Peru in the morning. It's an hour bus ride to get anywhere. I don't know why we would even attempt. We might go do some shopping with the vendors that are right outside the ship, and then plus we can take a bus to the cruise terminal where there's even more vendors with stuff. I don't even know if that's worth the effort or if we're just going to shop the people that are right there in front of the ship. But just great night though. So tomorrow noon, then things will happen. But hit that like button and subscribe us, follow us along if you want to keep seeing our adventures on Holland America's World Cruise 2025 aboard the MS Rotterdam. Have a fun night. Bye.